How's it going, guys? If you're here for the first time or if you're not new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much for the support so far. In this video, I want to share with you my top tips on what to do if your hair is not retaining length with mini braids. I'm talking about a situation where you are still not seeing new growth with your mini braids. Before we get into everything, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and get ready to share this video because it's going to be worth sharing to someone, especially once you hear all the tea I'm going to spill. If you don't yet know this, let me just say that we are on this hair journey together, and believe it or not, we are helping each other retain length already by sharing ideas like this. And the plan is to cut out protective style routines that are not helping us, and we don't need to suffer major setbacks before realizing it. We want to minimize the setbacks as much as possible so it doesn't get so bad to the stage where we have to big chop our hair before regaining our hair in all its glory. My hair has been thriving, really, especially in the past few months of breaking my hair growth plateau and retaining like 2 inches in 3 months out of nowhere. If you are not new to this channel, you're probably tired of hearing this story already, but truly it's something that I experienced firsthand, and that is really something. But it wasn't all good. The journey hasn't been free from setbacks. In fact, the first time I had mini braids in while growing out this hair was probably 2 years after Big Chop. It was not the best experience, guys. My hair broke at the roots and the ends. So there was no visible length retention. Imagine your hair breaking at the roots and the ends. The mid shaft splits increased and my hair looked the same. And the reasons I failed with those mini braids are the exact things I want to tell you right now. Fun facts, mini braids kind of broke my hair the first time I did it because I installed it in ignorance. But a few months ago, this same mini braids helped me break my hair growth plateau, like literally gave me a hair growth spot. I was stuck at averagely 8 to 9 inches of hair for years, and I was tired of the stagnancy. So I discovered how to grow my hair in mini braids, and this discovery made me realize the mistakes I was making in the past that were setting me back. So if you're still not seeing length retention with your mini braids, these tips should help you. The first thing here is that if you can't stay a week without washing your hair, consider going longer or just take a break from mini braids. Stop doing it. Since mini braids are installed firmly at the roots, it can be difficult to get in there to wash your hair and your scalp, which could cause mid-shaft splits and a whole lot of damage because there's no sufficient space to really get in there. But there's a clause though, more like a little solution, which is that you have to make sure your mini braids are installed loosely. And still note that this is just a temporal fix from my experience, or better still, just take down the style before washing it. But the simple solution here is to stretch your wash day in mini braids to like 3 weeks minimum. By doing this, you're basically giving your hair time to loosen up at the roots due to the new growth, and this will reduce the possibility of tearing your hair at the roots while washing it. You'll thank me later for this tip. The second thing I have here is build your commitment. If you cannot stand commitment, you might need to take a break from mini braids. This is not the kind of style you're going to install and take down after a week or a week and a half. Honestly, even 2 weeks is too little to leave mini braids in. 3 weeks. 3 weeks should be the minimum commitment. Your hair will most likely not be able to handle the frequent takedowns and reinstalling of mini braids, especially because the takedown process of mini braids is usually hectic and it requires extra gentleness and patience because one little mistake, I'm telling you that just one small mistake could set you back on months of length retention. If this were mini twists, then no worries, you can get away with that much manipulation without causing too much damage. In many people's case, not mine though. What? The point is that with mini braids, you are installing it to stay on your head. That style is there to stay. So you have to increase your commitment to this style. The third thing you want to do is to step up your moisture game. If you and moisture are enemies, you might not see much results with these mini braids. You're going to have to moisturize those mini braids, my friend. I don't know where people get the idea that you don't need to moisturize in mini braids. Maybe the nature of the style makes people think this way. Mini braids are installed firmly, and those three plaits usually look like they are impenetrable. So once moisture gets in, it won't get out, except it will get out. You can lose moisture in mini braids. Mini braids require a lot of moisture to keep your hair healthy and hydrated. So throw in your favorite leave-in conditioner, wet your hair depending on your routine. Some persons may prefer to do without water. So start using humectants like aloe vera in your regimen. I mainly use glycerin, and I seal in the moisture with shea butter or olive oil. Be prepared for the hectic takedowns. If you cannot handle stressful install and takedowns, run away from these mini braids because it is inevitable. Let's be honest, installing and taking down mini braids can be a time-consuming and tedious process. I mean, this is like one of the top reasons making naturals run away from mini braids as a hairstyle. Yes, it is low maintenance. It's a low maintenance hairstyle because once it is installed, your hair can stay free from frizz and look cute up till week 3 even. But that takedown, I mean, from my experience, installing mini braids isn't the stressful part. It usually takes roughly 2 hours to install my mini braids if I'm getting help with it, which is still good. But that takedown process would stretch to days, like days. So if you are not ready to dedicate that much time just to take down your protective style, then mini braids may not be the best fit for you because it is a full-time job, guys. Mini twists, on the other hand, is probably the opposite when it comes to install and take down. It's a breeze. For me, it usually is. And guys, I just want you to take this as a bonus tip. Stop measuring your hair. I'm not saying tracking your progress is bad, but this is how to approach it. Measure your hair before you start making these major changes. Or you can take a progress pictures just to have an idea of the length of your hair. Then relax and give your hair 3 to 6 months before checking the length of your strands. Guys, this is just so you can get that obsession over length under control. So you see that the point of this video is not necessarily to discourage you from doing mini braids, but to point out those things that may be stopping you from getting the best results from whatever protective style it is that you're doing. If you are going to put these tips into practice, I just want to let you know that you've got this. You are very close to retaining much more length than you ever have. And more so, I'll be going on a mini braids length retention challenge right after I end my mini twist challenge, which I'm currently on. And I hope you join me on that journey too, just to kind of motivate ourselves. So let me know in the comment section if you'll be interested in that, and your response will also tell me whether you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Till then, I wish you all the best. God bless. Bye.